What's up, YouTube? Jazz said we didn't do anything when she was with us. We had your birthday at McDonald's. You got the bike that you asked for. You got the dress that you asked for. You got the shoes that you asked for, and a few toys, and some other toys from other people that you didn't ask for. Um, you don't remember going to the fair? We did go once with you. We couldn't do that too much because we had another child added in. I did try. I was working, like I said, on a wedding, so that was taking a lot of it. And your stepmother at the time, Tiffany, was, let's just say, not being too truthful about what she was doing with the money that she was getting. And yes, Jazmine, she was getting half my paycheck each week. Yep, sometimes that was about 4,500 or better that she was getting. Yeah, trust me, we had money. I put 35,000 out for a wedding that she destroyed. So did your mother. That's why she started all that stuff with you on that microphone. That's why I took you to the school that day. It's where you got that big lump on the back of your head. When I asked you what happened, you told me your mother had hit you with a shoe over that incident that she had called me and flipped out about, trying to say that I had to pay for that microphone. And yes, I still talk to Steve. I used to talk to Wes too. Me and him never had a problem either. He knew what was up. He even tried to, you know, start when I first met him, and I said, no, 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 no. I said, don't even. I said, I don't care what she tells you. She ain't got no chance with me, buddy. And he started laughing. He said, I hear you. I said, yeah, not that one. And Jen just looked at me, and I said, hey, it ain't nothing you ain't heard, so don't even try it. Yeah, that was the day I dropped her off there in the copper van because that was after court. I had got Jazz, and I had fought with a judge trying to tell me that I had to leave my daughter with a drug dealer because they lied to him. Even though on paperwork it shows I already have custody. Even Jen's Aunt Rocky was happy that she went with me. That's why Jen does this shit. She gets jealous because she's not doing what she's supposed to. So she'll use whatever heart tear jerker she can use to do what she does. Sorry about Zeus. He is going off about the pup in heat. But yeah, Jazz. Um, we did have a season pass to Plumpton Park Zoo. Or no, we didn't have a season pass, but um, not until later. Well, no, I did get one. And then David's foster parents, when all that crap went on. I know it sounds bad, but I'm telling you, that was Tiffany the whole time. She was trying to take the land in 103. Yeah. I wouldn't let her drink. I wouldn't let her, you know, do the things she was doing. I wouldn't let her get away with lies. She couldn't get away with, all the stuff she was trying to pull. So she tried other things. Yes, and it is because of what you and your mother pulled. You gave her something to use. And I do believe you or her and your mother were talking why that shit was going on. I can't prove that. but they were doing the same things, almost like they were feeding stuff back and forth to each other. You are a grown woman. You're not a Satanist. I don't know what happened with your friend Ace, but whatever you did there, you need to fix that. I don't care what boyfriend you pick, but if they're going to act like that, no. You're better than that. You're better than what your mom let you do. She made sure to allow you to do everything that would upset your dad, and I'm pretty sure she helped you to figure that out. She knows I'm very against everything that you're saying you stand for. Very. Yeah, the only reason why I was going to even listen to it is because of you. Not anymore. No, I'm not a right winger, left winger. I'm none of those. I'm an independent. I don't trust government at all. Or banks. Never have. That's the old school way. Back in the old West, you didn't trust government or banks. I have my reasons. You need to understand logic and reason really, really quick. You were not around these kids like that. You did get to hold Talon when he was a baby. And remember, you were sitting right next to your dad, happy as could be, watching TV. Pretty funny you don't bring that up. You don't bring up the times when Tiff would yell and cuss at you when you would come in the room because you were scared. And I would get up. I did take you downstairs and lift you over a gate, get you something to drink, let you use the bathroom, took you back upstairs, put you to bed. You kept wanting to come lay in our bed, and Tiff just wouldn't let you. And yeah, me and her got into it a little bit over that. And my daughter, you were scared. You hadn't got to spend that much time with your dad, which you used to have the strongest bond with. Oh, yes, you did. I'm the one that taught you how to walk. My two index fingers. You were my first little girl, man. You were a daddy's girl. Everybody knew it. That's why your mom did this. At the age you were when she got a hold of you, and the way she is with manipulation, and the fact that she has a very, very bad, bad mental situation that she has not fully gotten addressed. I tried, Jazz. She just, every therapist I took her to, she would make them mad at her because they knew that she was mentally running them in circles. So yeah, your mom was really good with words and book smart. So yeah, if she would have used that, she would have been really far too. But for some reason, just lazy. Yeah, when we're young, we think we have all the time in the world because it feels like it takes forever. There's one thing you got to understand: time never stops. It ticks no matter what. Might feel slow. At times, it's going to feel like it went past like a freaking rocket ship, and you're not even going to remember where the time went. Those years are coming. It'll be the next 20 years of your life that you start to notice that. Hopefully, you notice it at the beginning, like most people don't, because at least you can benefit from the years you got before they go by so fast. There was a lot of things I never got to teach you. Trust me, you would have been a lot better off if I could have. You have no clue what I went through to even get custody of you the first time, let alone the second time or the third. I don't know who this little person is that your mother created, but that's not the daughter I know. Yes, my mother did it to whoever my father was to, even the one she said was my dad, and he wasn't. The only reason I'm even on this planet is because I was payback to my dad. I don't know. That's what she chose to do. And she got it wrong because that wasn't even my dad. I still don't know who he is. Jen knows. If I was going to be a father, I wasn't going to be like that. They made damn sure to control the other end of that. Yeah, all that strength and courage you got, if you use it correctly, comes from your dad. None of that comes from your mother. Maybe a little bit of the mouth and the anger. But that's about it. That creativeness, that drive, and all that, that's more your dad. Your mom had that, but she was too lazy to do it. Me, I'm not lazy. I've never been lazy. Now, I I am completely shocked and just fed up. But the Bible says that this is the way it's going to be. It's just another thing that it's right about. Yeah, well, whoever wrote it 2,000 years ago must have been really, really smart. Because everything happened today is in that book. Everything, including what you're doing. You might want to look up what a Jezebel is. Because that's what your mother is trying to turn you into. I think you should know the definition and what it is. Good luck, Jazz. Good luck. If I have anything else to say to you, it'd be stop doing that stuff and start thinking on your own. You've been led astray by a lot of stuff that she did. And I know you believe it was all your choosing, but I can guarantee you it wasn't. You're a lot better person than what she raised you to be. You need to find that person and don't let it go. I don't care what this world says about it. Don't let it go. See you, baby girl.